Hey everyone, thought I'd do a quick update. I'm thinking of some things to talk about for another Exploring the Mind episode, but in the meantime, I'm just doing a few things. There's some vehicles here, just changing some tires around and trying to figure some things out. So this is the WPL Suzuki Jimny. This is the D74-1 because it's got the removable top. And so I've changed the tires around a bit. Let me show you. Oh, here. Originally had these tires on it. And I don't know, something was bothering me the way they looked on there. Nice tire and everything, but I don't know. I don't know if it looked too modern for me or what it was, but it wasn't sitting right. So, and the same thing with this guy here. Some of you might have seen the video I did on this one where I aged this guy a bit, and then I took the tires from the JJRC, the Willys Jeep, and I painted them and just kind of made them look old and threw them on here. And I think they look a lot better, to be honest with you, on here than the original tires do, which were these right here. And I don't know, they look very plasticky. Actually, WPL so this rim here, which I've painted, was originally black, and it has a really nice old school look to it, and I like it. I like it a lot. So when they moved to these, I'm not a huge fan of them, and they've got that knob in the middle. I don't know. I hate using the word toyish when I talk about RCs, because to me, if you like it, doesn't matter how much it costs you, what it does, it's an RC. But I don't know, I wasn't a fan of these, so I went to this. So same tire, different rim. These are the metal rims, and these are all the 5mm hex, which you'll find on your WPL. Obviously the LDRC, JJRC, so the LDRC is like that Land Rover, and then the Willys Jeep from the JJRC. So they're all this 5mm hex. Hang on, my dog's trying to get comfortable over there and making noise on his bed. Okay, he's down. So I ordered a bunch of these, and I like them on my MN, on the 82 and the 82S that I have, but they weren't working for me on this one. So I went looking around, and I found these. And I think these, now you're going to say they're very similar to the one in the back, and they are. But these are for the LDRC. They've got a Unimog that's I think they've got it as a 1/16 scale, I believe. And they've got these tires, and I got these, and I just think the rim, wheel, whatever you want to call it, is just more fitting for this vehicle. I think it looks a hell of a lot better than these did. I don't think these matched the vehicle at all. Now, this in Canada, it was called the Suzuki Samurai. Overseas, it was called the Jimny, and it had more of a wagon wheelish kind of look to it. So a little bit like this, but obviously not quite like this. So that's when I thought this might be a better look for it, but it wasn't doing it for me. So I was looking around, and I saw the Unimog that LDRC has, and they had these tires on it and the rims, and I liked it. They're a nice, there's a foam in there right now, because if I didn't put the foam, they would just they would squish down like that. So it's got the white foam in there. It's not I say it's probably a soft to a medium foam, and I think it works a hell of a lot better on this. And these are a 72mm tire, if anybody's looking at it. And I don't know width, I can't remember. If I'm looking at some of my other stuff, that's probably 25 or 28mm. Maybe that's around that for thickness. But as far as a tire goes, I don't know what you guys think, but I just think it looks wheel. I'm really talking rim, because, you know, at the end of the day, I could throw this tire on there and it would look decent. I just like the way these had a bit of a bigger pattern on them. So yeah, so I like these a lot better. I think they give it more of a, like kind of like I did with this, more of that Land Rover, like these, obviously a Defender type rim on there and wheel. And then I think if you put this one with it there, it's, you know, they're different. I've made them look, I think, different enough that they just don't look like the same vehicle with a black top on one of them, right? So there it is. So I'll put a link for these. These are off of AliExpress, and they cost me, I'm gonna say, probably, I think they're $12. Oh, crap, I'm gonna look it up. But you see, I think it was $12 US. So these cost me under $20 Canadian, no shipping. And I ordered them and I had them within, honestly, 5 or 6 days. I think it was a cool look. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. As far as crawling, yeah, I don't know. I watched the videos on there. The Unimog, they have the LDRC and it does quite well. Again, I'm more of a trailing guy. So a lot of what I'm going to go for is probably 50% cosmetic, 50% performance, to be totally honest, with what I'm using these trucks for. So yeah, so there it is. I think it looks good. Let me know what you think, and like, subscribe, share, and we'll talk soon. Thanks, guys.